The coach of the dynasty, Tomekia Reed of Jackson State University, has notched her 100th win in spectacular fashion, okay, and a 113-39 victory over Lemoyne Owen, okay, out of the SEAC. So we got to talk about this and we got to celebrate it, okay? Because it looks like the D Dynasty gonna be back on that bullshit, okay? And I mean that in a good way. All right. Before we talk about it, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, share, put all you people on it, okay? Hit that like button as well. Do not forget to hit the like button. All right. But for those of y'all new to this, in my basketball coverage, because again, I told y'all, I don't think there's anybody in the game that covers Jackson State basketball harder than I do, especially since that's the game that I love. You know what I'm talking about. And I keep saying that with what we desire in terms of leveling the playing field can be done more quickly in basketball. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying that, and that's just the truth. Okay. But if you're new to this, okay, this how it goes. When Jackson State basketball, whether it be the women or the men, when they sweep their week in play, okay, we turn up for them, just like we do the football team when they win, okay? So given the fact that Jackson State's women only had one game last week, okay, I think it's only right, it's only fitting and proper that I strike up the motherfucking band. Let go. Shout out to the boom. Shout out to the boom. Okay. But obviously, this was a game that we're supposed to win. Okay. Lemoyne Owen being a smaller school, kind of like these situations where we had to go play bigger schools and stuff like that. All right. So this was definitely a situation where we should have won the game. But when you're supposed to, when you play somebody you're supposed to beat, this how you're supposed to beat them. Okay. This how you supposed to beat them. You ain't supposed to leave no wiggle room for it. You're supposed to beat their ass to sleep. And that's what we did. That's what we did. Okay. Angel Jackson got the first bucket of the year for us. Okay, and that was her only bucket on the night, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, that was her only field goal on the night. She made 6 out of 6 free throws. Okay, nice free throw touch for that queen. Okay, but she did get the first official bucket for us on the year. You know, that is the reigning defensive player of the year, and she is projected to be defensive player of the year again this year. And I think she'll get that. Okay, but in the first half came out in a 2-2-1, so we were pressing. Okay, Daphne, she did her thing as well. You know, being 6'5", being big around the rim with great touch. You feel me? Her free throw stroke looked a little better. Let me look at the numbers and see, did the numbers back that up? Yeah, she was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Okay, the stroke did look better. So hopefully the coaching staff been working with her all summer or something like that, or maybe she's been putting in some individual work herself. Okay, but we would love to see that continue. Okay, now 4 out of 6 still not stellar. Okay, they what 66, 67%. Okay, I'm a basketball coach now, so 67% ain't good, but I'm talking about for Daphne. As much as she hangs around the rim and gets fouled and stuff like that, if we can have her give us 4 out of 6 instead of 50%, you know, to my shit like that, that's an improvement. And hell, I'll take it. All right. I mentioned our press before, and we got numerous steals utilizing that press. My girl Maya Crump is back. Okay, and she flashed a little bit of her brilliance. Okay, on a no-look touch pass. She also looked good in transition. Okay, again, for those of y'all who have not been keeping up with D Dynasty. Okay, this young lady back couple years back when we had a Misha Williams holiday and all them girls, okay, and we went right up to the doorstep of LSU, and we had our foot on that bitch trying to kick it on in on them. Okay, Maya was a big part of that, so to have her back and have her healthy, okay, that's really gonna help us out for real this year. Okay, but we got an addition. This young lady named Taylor Woodhouse. She was shooting the cover off that motherfucker. Okay, she went 5 of 6 from the field and all of that with tray balls. Okay, that's what she was letting fly as tray balls. Okay, she was shooting that bitch from South Haven. Okay, she was letting it fly. Now I felt something similar last year about the young queen Liz Martino. Remember her? Okay, I think I went up there to see them play in the exhibition game, maybe. It was one of those early games in the year, and she was lighting that bitch up. She was shooting okay. I said, okay, we got us a shoot on our hands. And she didn't turn out to be, as consistent as we would have liked. Okay, and now she's transferred out, but we wish her well, of course. You feel me? But I'm hoping that Miss Woodhouse can provide some consistency for us, because with what we got down low, okay, with 6'5" Daphne White and 6'6" Angel Jackson, and then you have a slasher, penetrator like Maya Crump. You have a slasher and shooter like Tilly Bowler, who herself in this game went 4 of 7 from tray ball. Okay, if we can have another shooter out there that can space the floor and allow these girls to have more room to operate, shit, the dynasty just gonna keep rolling. And we got some straightening to do, by the way. Okay, because I'm saying this, but and we won the SWAC regular season title. And I've told y'all before, when it comes to college basketball, I feel like the regular season title is the shit that really fucking means something. Okay, because the regular season title is couple of months of work. Okay, you have a body of work to see if a team is really good or not. Okay, so what happened in that SWAC tournament and us losing on that buzzer beater like that was not indicative of the season, of course. Okay, but still, nail is nail. So we got some straightening to do. Okay, and I think the ladies will do that this year. Now, I do want to address this, okay, because it was in the paper. The Clarion Ledger talked about this cloud that's hanging over Jackson State University when it comes to Coach Reed's contract. Okay, cool. Basically, they were talking about how Coach Reed's contract basically just runs through this season. And I think they said AD Robinson didn't comment on it and stuff like that. Listen, y'all, I've talked to y'all about this before. I talked to you about this when Prime left. I said Coach Reed's situation and Deion Sanders' situation, totally different. Okay. First of all, I said that Coach Reed, in my opinion, is a better coach at this day and time than Deion Sanders. Okay. She just is. Okay. But because of that, there are going to be some bigger programs throughout the country that want her. And if she chooses to leave to go get some generational wealth for her family, that could be understandable. Whereas that man already got generational wealth and was still generating more of it while at Jackson State because he's a celebrity. He can be at Jackson State and still have Aflac commercials with Nick Saban. Okay, so that's different. That's different. With that being said, I still hope that we can retain her. Okay. I still hope we can do that. One of the things that we can do, okay, because maybe you don't feel like you're a big booster, you ain't got the money to throw out there like that yet. Okay, hell, I feel like that too. I'm not there yet. Okay, I when I pray, I ask God to expedite my efforts in my businesses. Okay, so I can do some of these things that I would love to do. Uh, at places like Jackson State and some of these places in K-12, in the academic world that I want to do to help people, particularly in school districts where I used to teach. But for right now, where I am and probably where you are, one of the things that we can do to try to show that we want this woman to stay here is get you some damn season tickets. Okay? Get you some season tickets and bring your ass to the game. And if you can't come to the game, let somebody else use the tickets or something like that. Okay. That's something we can do. That generates revenue, and also that shows that she's appreciating that her efforts are being seen. And it would help her efforts as well. We got a crowd up in that bitch that helps recruiting. Okay. So she's a Jackson, Mississippi girl. Okay. So maybe we got some with that. Maybe we got an ace in the hole with that. You know, talk about that we may be able to keep her. Whatever the case is, we congratulate her on her 100th win. We look forward to this season. All right. And we'll let everything else play out. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.